I'm noticing now with women over 60 their um, questioning their if it's safe, if it's effective to take MHT, and I wonder if you can speak to that a little, and answer to those women.
Sure. The one thing that I want everyone to understand is the overwhelming, I would say, the preponderance of the information that we have about hormone therapy still comes from the same study that we, on the other hand, we're
Yes.
like, that study was terrible, the Women's Health Initiative. However, we did learn there were some positive things that came from the Women's Health Initiative, and I don't think that we can lose sight of that. The majority of the women who were in that study were over 60. You know, the average
Right.
age was 63, and you could be in that study anywhere from 50 to age 79. Now, that being said, what we learned from the Women's Health Initiative is that if you are going to achieve whereas the benefit risk ratio most favorable, it is most favorable in women if you started at the time of natural menopause, whenever that is, or if you've had a hysterectomy or a chemo or whatever reason why you're menopausal, it's best if you take it before age 60 or within 10 years of whenever you've had your last period. But remember what I told you, the average age of women in that study was 63, and there
Right.
were who were starting hormones at 75. Now, again, that risk benefit ratio changes as you get older. There's a little bit more risk, perhaps, for a little bit less benefit. Like you won't get the all of the cardiovascular benefit. You won't get all of the osteoporosis prevention benefit the later you started. But again, I don't want to say that it's good at 60 and it's terrible at 62. It is not.
Sure.
We
Okay.
have a lot of evidence of women who have taken hormones and the oral estrogen too, not even the transdermal, over the age of 60. So I say that to say there's no hard and fast parameter. We don't draw a line in the sand because, again, some women will have had their last period at 55. So
Yeah.
if you're 62 and 63, you don't forget, you're still within that 10-year window. So over age 60 or more than 10 years really, just requires a little bit more conversation about your treatment goals, your particular risk factors, and what benefit that you are expected to achieve from that treatment. So not a hard and fast rule, but just know that it requires a little bit more conversation. And that's just for the systemic estrogen, either oral or transdermal. Everybody, regardless of age, can use the topical or vaginal estrogen and probably should. So that
Right.
only applies, this conversation is only when we're talking about systemic estrogen.
Terrific. Thank you so much.